Hello, my gorgeous Taurus soul tribe. Thank you for watching. And please remember to check out your sun, moon, rising, and also your Venus sign too. So for Taurus this month, we're going to talk about the crystal for you. We're going to talk about the perfect potion. And we're also going to talk about some of the astrology and have a look into the cards. So the first thing that I have for you guys is this beautiful time link smoky quartz crystal. And the way that you tell a crystal as a time link is, see how it's got this little flat edge face just here, this little diamond that's on one of the corners. And it's also a channeler because all of these are going into that point. So it's a channeler crystal where you can channel information and time link. It doesn't have to be to something specific, but you can kind of put your consciousness into a state of what information you want to link with. This little, time link window, it really depends on like which one you feel is the front. But to me with this one, it does feel like it's more kind of like aimed out on the right-hand side, or sorry, on the, depends, like if you're having it facing you, it would be on the left side of the crystal. So for this, it'd be a time link into past. But anyway, this is a beautiful crystal. Can you guys see in the center of that little angelic type energy? The little crystal being that's in here as well. So this one helps to soothe anxiety, alleviate stress, promote a sense of inner peace. So for my beautiful Taurus, this will help you get through if there's anything coming up that you need to do socializing, or you're doing any inner work and reflection at the moment as well. This will be a really good one. With the time link aspect, it does help you to access information from any time or past events. So yeah, really interesting crystal to meditate like near your head, and especially with this one would be on the left hand side. And we'll start to talk about the astrology. So with this at the moment, the other thing that I wanted to say with this is I feel like my gorgeous Taurus, and we'll see what comes up in the cards, but I feel like cleansing vibes would be the potion to work with this month. I release what no longer serves me. I feel like things are being purged or cleared away for you guys that are no longer needed. And if you did want to get a little potion, you will also receive a free invite to our online event. So this will be on, when is it? It's on the 29th. If you're watching this before the 29th, if I managed to upload this before Saturday and you're watching this, do get a potion and come on over. Otherwise, you will be able to join our next event, which will be the new moon. When is that? The 28th of April, which will be in Taurus. So I highly encourage all Taurus to join the new moon event because it's your moon. So it's going to be quite a powerful one. Thank you also for all of your love and shares and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss readings for you that are specifically for this month or our live Q&As. And you guys know that I have my things available over on Based on Jupiter sessions and how to read auras as well. So let's get into the reading for this month and the astrology. So let me just bring up my little notes. So April begins with quite a reflective type energy for this month, and especially because we've come through the eclipses, we've also come through some powerful supermoons and the blood moon as well. So huge time that we've walked through, but it's setting up for something positive in your future as well. So with this, the sun will encourage you just to kind of turn inwards. And that's also why I felt this beautiful smoky lemon quartz. And remembering lemon and yellow is about solar plexus, which is your sense of will, your sense of like power. And especially when it comes to the physical body, it's like your center. It's also very linked to like your solar plexus. We know the word plexus means like the nerve endings, or a plexus gathering of nerves too. So definitely doing breath work and things of that sort of nature will help you, Taurus, get through the month. So what we see as well, Mercury will station direct around the 7th. This will also pull to socialize, will become kind of almost like where you're pulled out of your little hermit shell is the feeling that I get when I look into the astrology. So trust that it's a time to step out and to embrace joy and connection. It's almost like forcibly as a kid being removed from the house because you've been inside for too long. A little bit of that kind of energy. So the 8th is also perfect for hosting a gathering, enjoying date night, ooh la la. And Venus harmonizes with Uranus as well. So this is going to bring excitement, unexpected pleasure. So there is bonuses and upside for coming out of the little hermit cave that some of you may have felt in. So the full moon on the 12th will also bring clarity. This will also be in Libra. So here's where we also see this beautiful romantic magic come in. So with this as well, you'll see clarity around a work situation is potential, like in the astrology, and revealing what chapters ends and where you take your next step. So it's going to sort of spotlight, what's ending, what's beginning. So Venus will also go direct on the 12th, and your social energy will start to feel a little bit of a pickup around then. So even if you're maybe not feeling it around the start of April, you'll be feeling it probably around mid-April. So just allow yourself to indulge in connections that you crave. When Mercury enters Aries around the 16th, expect a flow of information just to come your way. So listen really, really closely. There's a lot of wisdom to be gained at the moment in conversations around you. And I've also noticed this. So hearing like if there's a general flow or similar words or phrases that just keep getting dropped around you, or you're seeing it, whether it's like listening to music, movies, have a look, because the universe is trying to talk directly to you guys at the moment. So with this, also just, listening closely, as I said, but also there's a lot more information to be gained from this. So Mars will move into your home sector on the 18th, which will empower you to take charge of things around the home. So with this as well, it's about leading with love, with strength. And on the 19th, Taurus season officially begins. So happy birthday to you, beautiful Tauruses, amplifying your natural magnetism. And remember, we will have the new moon in Taurus that will be around the 27th. So this is your month to shine, your birthday month. Probably looks like around midway that you'll start to feel like you've got your glow, you've got your sparkle back. So you might want to buy a new outfit for your birthday, or just sort of feel like a little bit more of a boost if you are going out. So with this, you're also going to have, because you work through that inner reflection, you've done all the inner transformational thing, I guess, leading up to this. So as this month closes as well, Venus will also go into your 12th house, sparking a quite romantic romance that invites deep emotional connection. So just trusting in that subtle magic that's unfolding around you. Some of you may want to even use a little bit of love potion. So let us have a look into the cards and see what comes up. I'm just going straight to the Thoth deck for this one. The other crystal that I'm seeing for some of you guys is celestial. So a few of you need a little bit of a patch up. You may have had a bit of a bumpy ride or start to the year. So you can also have a look into celestial, which is a beautiful clear quartz looking crystal, self-repairing. Okay, and I'll feel into these cards. Let me just feel into this. So I just keep sort of seeing like that hermit energy coming out of the cave. So we've got 5 cards. Let me see what else I feel. I do feel it's sort of coming out a little bit wary. It's almost like looking to make sure that there's no danger, there's no sort of threat. It's really interesting. I'm just feeling for Taurus at the moment, it almost feels like whether you're watching this end of March or you're seeing it at the start of April, it almost feels like there's an out of sorts type energy for Taurus. Let me know in the comments below as well if you guys are feeling this. But I just kind of feel like there's this emotional energy of just feeling like a little bit more flat compared to what you feel like normally. It just feels like, it's like, oh, I've lost my little like battery charge sparkle is the energy that's coming through. So happy to hear like if you guys are not feeling that, but for some of my Taurus, that's what I'm feeling at the moment. Let's flip this over. And the card that we have, the first one, is the Hermit. So this is what we were talking about exactly with the astrology. And this is what I like looking into both of these sides of things. Even though I'm not an astrologer, I do pay a lot of attention into all of the information that I can see and read and even work out myself around it. So with this Hermit energy here, we see that you're coming out to bring the light again. And with the Hermit, there is sometimes a tendency to feel like things have to be perfect before we emerge into the world. So I want you guys to be really gentle on yourself. Some of you have been going through really hard emotional time. We also had 8 of Cups come up for my beautiful Aries too. So I think we're really, there's an almost hermit type energy or disconnect. This is Saturn and Pisces. So it's almost like feeling the need to sort of like sit back so that we don't get hurt, or so that like we're not going to feel things as deeply. But I do feel there's even what I would say is a level of sort of depressive energy around some of this for Taurus. So you don't have to say if that's you in the comments, but just know that like we have a beautiful community that does show a lot of love, and they send a lot of blessings and prayers and things like that. So if you do feel drawn to make a comment, this is a beautiful safe space. So Knight of Wands, there's something deeper that the last couple of months has been trying to mirror or trying to show to you. So have a look and a reflection back, even into around 4 years ago too, astrologically for the moment. But yeah, Knight of Wands for me, there's always a subconscious belief below what it is that we're feeling. So doing your hands on your body work, connecting your breath to your body, asking, what is it that my body wishes to speak to me at the moment? What is it that's holding me back? What is it that's causing this emotion or this feeling? And seeing what comes to mind. We then have the 9 of disc. So Venus and Virgo energy. It's almost that it's the hermit energy with the Virgo, but it's like you start to be feeling a little bit better towards the end of the month after you start to figure things out. So for some of you, this could look like reprogramming the subconscious mind, or starting to work with new affirmations, potions, crystals, things like that that are helping to shift the frequency and vibration. I'm hearing for some of you sound therapy. And we know that Taurus also rules the voice. So for some of you, singing. We do see though 5 of Wands energy. So if you do start to sort of like pick back up or feel your energy rise, you may have to work at keeping the frequency in alignment, because things are coming in trying to step on you or step in the way is the words that are coming up. So let me just see what we have with this other deck. We've got divine timing. We've got 6 of Wands. We have Judgment card. We have the 4 of Cups. And we also have the 5 of Cups. So yeah, if you guys need a little bit more help or support or assistance, please don't be afraid to reach out. All the details are below for booking a session with me as well. But yeah, we've got Temperance, we've got 6 of Wands. So Temperance is sort of more that kind of like divine timing or waiting for things to drop. With the 6 of Wands, this is it's Leo, and it's also, I'm just trying to get the little vision of the astrology glyph on it. It's all about celebration and victory and moving forward. So with this, there's beautiful growth from some of the seeds that you've planted. And this could be part of like the feeling of low energy or depression. It might be things sometimes for Taurus. You guys sometimes can be your own worst enemy at times, in terms of things just can take a long time. So with Taurus, there's sort of like the saying that I've said for the last couple of years, in the, say, for example, they do things on their own time. So sometimes things don't fall into place exactly when they want. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. It's like, say the party starts at 10, you might arrive at 10:45. So it really depends on your own timing. So if we can make adjustments internally for you guys instead of externally, you're going to get a lot more shift and change from this way, rather than trying to change things from a 3D viewpoint. So we do have the Judgment card, which is also known as adjustment, and 4 of Cups. So there's something that Spirit's been trying to show you that you've perhaps not seen or looked at because you're looking at the 3D. So pay attention with your eyes closed what your intuition is saying to you. Where are you going to get the most movement? And then we've got 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups is sometimes when we're dwelling in our loss, we're really not looking at the love that's in our life. We're not looking at the positive, good things. So 5 things to be grateful for will help just to start shifting that. So if you find that you're pondering on the darker things or things that feel stuck, just literally say the word override and pick 5 things to be grateful for. Let's have a look into the Mythos deck, the Greek deck. Ace of Swords. So yeah, 9 of Coins. King of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys, you need to open up to higher communication. 3 of Cups. So definitely I would talk with your higher self, have a meditate, tune into your body like we were saying. You're going to get the information revealed to you. So I would have a pen and paper near you when you wake up in the morning, or even put notes into your phone if you're out. So anything that you feel inspired, because Ace of Swords for me has this energy of almost like a lightning bolt hitting in with like the penny drop moment or the idea of what you need to do to create change. And then Knight of Coins. So this is start to put investment towards it. It's start to make physical action around what it is that you get that divine inspiration, the idea on. And the difference that you'll tell if it's just come from your logic mind or if it's divine inspiration, there's an excitement for taking action. And when you take the action instantly, and Joe Vitale talks about this, when you're working in unison with God and with higher self, and you take that inspired divine action, the next step shows up much faster, and then the next and the next and the next. So you're going to help shift a little bit more that way. We also have King of Swords. So this is about you receiving the message from the divine, you're taking action on it. And then we're also seeing with the King of Swords, you know, he's not just passively kind of sitting around. He's talking to the people. He's getting in the room. He's networking. He's making the connection. That's what's going to bring the abundance. So for many of you, you've got to come out of the cave first is what we're seeing with this. So let's get a Ascension Master card from the Divine. This is the Kyle Gray deck and the Divine Masters Oracle. So let me know if this is resonating. Oh, this is interesting. So we had the Buddha card. Gosh, was it in the live Q&A? It may have been. So heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. So beautiful energy. And remember with this, the story of Siddhartha that became Buddha, he gave away his possessions. And he had that title, he was a prince. So he gave away that title too, to seek spiritual enlightenment. And we see that like his name is still very much imprinted today. So he created a huge impact that has lasted generations and generations. Oh, an old alarm. So yeah, beautiful energy around the heart. So let me know if this has resonated. Pop a little emoji, something that's like resonating for you guys this month. And remember, everything else is linked in the description box below. So potions, sessions with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next month. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. You can also check it out if you're cross-watching for someone else too. Okay, bye.